So this is going to be a short intro, because I don't really know much about the band that I'm about to cover. I know one song called Requiem, and it pretty much tore my soul out lyrically and sonically, though I'm to understand that the rest of this band's music is pretty much deathcore. So honestly, this leaves me at kind of a loss for an intro, but I've been told many times by many people now that I really need to check this record out, and so we're going to do it. My name is Sai, and this is AngelMaker's self-titled album. Spanish guitar, interesting start. Okay, let's go. Interesting layering on the vocals. Are there multiple vocalists in this? Because it sounds like there's some group vocals and completely different inflections going on. Ooh, that rhythm. Getting that sick vibe, let's go. Very strange layered vocals in that left channel. And that might actually be guitar fuzz. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure that was intentional. Okay, bit of a hardcore gang shout. Okay. I think it's very clear from the onset this is not going to be daily listening, but enjoying so far. Lyrics are gonna have to come up. I don't understand a fucking word this guy is saying. There's so many different scream tones. There's so many. Oh yeah, one guy's Danny Filth sounding motherfucker. Really popping. Gives it a very blackened feel to it. Looking into Genius, there appears, I was right, there's two vocalists, which explains a lot. One of these dudes is doing like the black metal-y vocals, and the other guy's doing the more brutal, punchy deathcore vocals. Oh. Oh. Get some interesting. Ooh. Please don't get rid of it. You kind of did though. Okay. Eh. I like that little passage of instrumental, but like the main bulk parts of the vocals where they're really letting the vocals take most of the thunder. No, but it's alright. It's not like blowing my mind here. Very interesting getting these almost like metalcore-esque gang shouts there. And it is over. That was a short song. That was a really short song. Loved that riff in the beginning, but the rest of the song just kind of fell off. Alright, we got some speed now. Alright. Waking me up a little bit here. God damn, dude. That shrieking vocalist is really good. So noticing this so far, the bulk of the songs are very kind of samey throughout, but like they'll introduce some random interesting elements in between. I'd almost wish they were a little bit more cohesive with the rest of the project, but yeah, we're only on song 5 out of like 14, so we got a ways to go. Too early to judge. I'm liking when they pick up the speed here, though.
Wait until you see.
Okay. I'm actually gonna slap a heart on that one. Like, I haven't been hearting the last few songs here, but I have a theory on this, but I'm gonna wait until the end to completely share it, because I could be completely proven wrong by the end of this, but I have a theory as to my feelings here. That motherfucker really just dropped the Monty Python, okay. A little thicker this time. Hit me. Okay, come on. Yes. More of this. Much more of this, please. Thank you. Ooh, that added fucking leaded element there. Hell yes. Let's go. Fucking pick scrapes too. Okay, this song is gigantic standout. This is so far much better than the stuff I've been hearing. I'm gonna get into that, but I think a lot of this is coming down to personal taste. Again, all fucking music does, but still. Especially just where it's aligning with my tastes. Solo it up, come on. Hell yeah. Of course I got a solo in it. Yeah, breakdown with those pick scrapes is... Okay. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, some of these lyrics are good shit. There's a lot of like, kind of like usual deathcore-y, grim, dark lyrics, but there's some really good shit hidden in here. Like, the way that they allude to the events that they're talking about, and some of the wordplay and the idioms and all that are very, very fucking quality, describing war here. Good shit. Oh, yeah, okay. You lean into those blackened elements with that fucking vocalist and hit those leads. Yes. Oh, yes. Yep, no, this one's sold. It's a really nice run of songs here. The guitar work is making a huge step up in these last 3 songs. Alright, next song, Requiem. We've heard this, but I don't have anybody to talk to now, so this is gonna probably hit way harder than it did the first time, and it already hit fucking hard the first time. Oh god.
Sifting through questions, thinking of answers. I just can't hold myself together anymore. When alone, I look in the mirror and I see the
There's something hopeful about it on the second past it that I didn't pick up though. Really pick up on this like healing aspect of the song. Yeah, that part still hurts. A lot. There's a lot to take in that song. You know, the feelings of loss, not being entirely sure what they've lost, but it's clearly close, and there's enough analogies to make it about parents. There's enough analogies to make it about loved one. That hits hard. Mathy. Hit him with the sweepies. Okay. What fucks with this like backloaded album? It's not something you hear often. Oh, good. I'm also enjoying the more positive lyrics here. Very, I feel like rebellious over the idea of failure, you know what I mean? It's not like full-on motivational speech, but it's like, fuck that shit. Like, it's dig in your heels, bare your teeth. This mute won't hang me. It's not necessarily saying, like, you can do it, you're good. It's fuck you, I'm going to do it because you can't make me not, despite how hard the world wants to try. And I like that attitude, I like that little spin on the motivational lyric thing. That the abrupt ending, but I'm here for it. Okay, so that's another heart. Like, seriously, this album is majorly backloaded so far. But I'm here for it. I'm glad, because I was really not digging the first half. Oh yeah, I get it. That's a transition, okay. Consider that momentum kind of crushed. I mean, it's like impressive, it's heavy, it's like, it's stompy, it's pick stuff, but maybe I'm spoiled. I'm listening to this album from 2019 and the year 2021, where so much groundbreaking deathcore has surfaced, I guess. Maybe. That's it? I don't know. It's really slowed down there. Slowly wearing up. I like how they use a lot of poetic imagery, but nothing is so opaque that you can't tell what they're singing about. Like, earlier they had things of war, they've had loss. Here, very obviously, substance abuse. I don't know if it's drugs or alcohol, but there's so many allusions that are commonly used when talking about substance abuse here. And even though a lot of these songs are not really jiving with me, I can respect a handful of elements. The vocals, the lyrics, the overall heaviness of it, I'm sure, is a big hit with, you know, deathcore diehards, for sure.
Wake up, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie Darko. Good nod there. Oh, the rabbit. I get it. I get it. I fucking get it. Okay, this is the longest song on this album. This needs to do something fucking else. Here, I'll take it. You know, there's a lot of black metal sections on here, so it's like, it's not as impressive as it was the first time with all like the dissonance and all that, but it's still refreshing in the Stomp Festival. Very quality guitar work on this. I will say that. I'll go out saying that one too. I add that onto the whole statements of the lyricism. The lead guitar work is pretty awesome in this. What's going on? We're not done yet. Ooh. Hit me with them. And the guitars again. Those acoustics. Shit, that's actually some really, really nice playing too. See, these parts are so... God fucking damn it, dude. These parts are what make this album disappointing. Like, otherwise I'd be like, okay, whatever, this is a deathcore album, but like, they are capable of so much more, and it's very obvious. Let's talk about it. So, reviewing an album like this is always very difficult for me, because I try to, like, separate headbang factor from quality, and there's always this underlying sense that fans of this kind of music, this is exactly what they're looking for. This is perfect for them. This is precisely what they like to hear. And for me, my taste, I need, you know, more layers onto heavy music and or, you know, some sort of switch up, etc. I can't, you know, I get really quickly bored by mosh festivals. And that goes with any music, not just deathcore. And that's kind of a big reason why I didn't want to explore deathcore in the first place, was because, you know, I felt like it was all kind of this first strip of songs was just deathcore, period, you know what I mean? So let's talk about breaking this down, because I've kind of stated my overall thought here. I don't think it's a bad album. I don't think it's a bad album at all. Not for me, absolutely. Definitely not for me. Won't say it's bad though. So like, let's break it down for a second. So like, instrumentally, you know, it's hard to say that they're really slacking when the guitars will pop up for such a huge solo, or they're doing things with Spanish guitars at the beginning and the end of the album. And I think these experimental elements make the songs that they're in really, really stand out and really, really great. The more melodic elements, the more symphonic elements, the more well-produced sections, the experiments like Requiem, things like that really pay off in dividends and show that these guys are very talented and diverse. Whereas like the entire first half of this album and a pretty good portion of the last chunk feels like kind of by the numbers deathcore with some interesting vocals, and then the occasional unique idea slapped in the middle. It doesn't feel like a very well-balanced project as far as I'm concerned, and I wouldn't be as put off by this if it wasn't for the fact that like half of the balance is something that I don't dig, you know. There's nothing wrong with a good pit opener, but I just feel like a whole 49 minutes of it might be a little bit much, I would love to see like an EP of the run from fucking Radiance and the Light of the Dying Sun, to Tempest, because those 4 songs were very, very good. And even the Eternal, it took a lot of risks towards the end on Eternal, but I feel like the first half of it was continuing kind of that very same chug scream sound, and that's just unfortunate, because there's so many pieces of this album that are so unique. You know, the paired vocalists, where one of them kind of comes off almost black metal-y, you know, almost like a little bit of like Danny Filth highs with that shriek, that really shrill screaming sound. And then you get like your other guy who's more of a deathcore vocalist, has got more punch to his vocals, and you know, these feel like things that should really elevate something, a project like really high up, but I feel like it isn't enough here for a lot of the cases. And yeah, that kind of becomes the point, is like, I headbang through this whole thing, you know, it's not like this bad music that I can't get into at all, but it just doesn't like super hold my interest, you know what I mean? And I feel no desire to go back and listen to a solid half of this. So with that in mind, I think we're going to dish out the half C reward. It's average for me. It's alright. It's a good album. There's some really great ideas that are just kind of buried a little bit, unfortunately, and I think if they take those ideas and run with them in future material, that would be some cool shit and definitely worth looking into. But it also comes down to, I think I'm just spoiled. Like I said earlier in the review, it's 2019 when this album came out. It's 2021 now. We've had things like Darko, Lorna Shore, Brand of Sacrifice, all releasing crazy albums that really put spins on the formula of deathcore and really take it in new directions. Whitechapel put out In the Valley the same year, but that was kind of like, in my opinion, the start of this whole renaissance of deathcore. And I feel like this is more reminiscent of what came before this whole overhauling of the formula. and I prefer the newer stuff. You know what I mean? I really like the direction the genre is going, and I find myself a little bit put off by the older elements. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. Maybe I feel like you could even edge a little bit up closer towards a 6 overall, but I just think that there's just way too many draggers on this one, and for me, at least for my taste. And I feel like even if you're really into that really hard pit stomping, the jarring dissonance between chunks of this album is a little bit, I don't think it's very well handled, very well formatted, and just overall just kind of a mixed bag in general. So yeah, that's what I got. 5 out of 10. I know some people are gonna be fucking pissed. I'm gonna get them dislikes, whatever it is. It's my opinion, I'm sorry. But if you like this, obviously, don't let me deter you. You know, obviously, don't just fucking agree with me blindly. Go support them. Links are down below. Pick up their music. Pick up the record. All the good stuff. They release some recent singles. I'm gonna go back and listen to them on my own time. Probably not do a video for it, just to kind of see where they're going in the future and see if maybe what I'm hoping for is actually being done. But outside of that, that's going to be it for me. Links are down below to Twitch, Discord, all my different social media ventures and all that good shit. And I will see you all later. Take care.